Hello people, this is King Looper from Houston, Texas. Check me out at King Looper Vlogs on YouTube, and you're watching TJV.
Not a bad view first thing in the morning. Not a bad view here. Oh, I just gotta cross this river here, or whatever this body of water, H2O. And our customers on the other side, on the other shore. Can you imagine what they used to have to do, like not too long ago, when all these bridges weren't even here, they had to take a ferry across every time? Man, that'd be annoying. Oh, it'd take forever. Good thing we got engineers and stuff. Do I got any engineers in my audience that build stuff this big? What do you guys call yourselves? The big boys, the big engineers, the guys who build the big bridges? It's pretty impressive. I'm gonna say it's pretty impressive. I couldn't do it. I'll drive on it, no problem. But I'll leave the building to you. Beautiful day to be alive out here. I didn't know they got so much sunshine on the West Coast. I thought it was raining all the time. We are, according to the GPS here, 0 meters or feet above sea level. We are exactly at sea level, which is interesting because I don't see any water. Can you imagine if the oceans rose 1 meter or 3 feet? This would all be underwater. Technically, unless if there's a barrier holding the water back, but, you know, freaky. Okay, let's stop. Okay, we're gonna stop now. Okay. All this traffic, you see what I mean? Everybody wants to live in the nice weather. I want to live in the nice weather too, but these people filled it all up, and now there's no room for me unless if I pay like $1 million for a house. I'm not even joking, housing is very expensive. I talked about that all day yesterday, so I won't touch on that too much again today. But it does cross my mind every day when I'm out here. I'm like, man, I wonder how these guys afford it. Everybody here, I mean, tons of people who live here, right? They make it work. I guess they just got less spending money or something. I don't know. They make it work though. Whew. Well, I got that freight unloaded as fast as I humanly could. Be proud of myself. Got my trailer all cleaned up too. We're headed back out of Port Moody right now the way we came. We're going to head into Burnaby, which is sort of like a suburb, but in my mind, a little further south. It's a city all on its own. I don't know what makes a city its own city anymore these days. Cities are so big. It's all just one big kerfluffle to me. It's where the other group of people are, over there. Same as these people over here. What makes them different? They live over there, not over here. Same city. They want me to deliver this freight into Kelowna by 4 o'clock today. It's 10 a.m. right now. It's a 4-hour drive. Plus I have to get loaded yet and drive through this traffic. So it goes without saying, she's gonna be a close one, ladies and gentlemen. If I don't get that delivered today, it's Friday, right? Friday. They're gonna have to wait till Monday. And then that'll be an even bigger kerfluffle, because I have a load that's sitting in Kelowna that I'm supposed to take to the States. And that load can't wait, so I would have to figure out where to leave this load, and then we'd have to find somebody to deliver this load on Monday. Oh, it would just be a mess. Let's just get it done today. How about that? Saves everybody a headache. This little tanker could step on it, I wouldn't mind. A little bit faster there, buddy. Come on. Yeah, you can do it. I believe in you. You got Illinois plates. Hey!
700 meters. Turn right on road to Lowell Highway.
It was American. At least it's an American registered trailer. It might be a Canadian driver and truck. I don't know. I can't tell from here. All right. I know it might be a little hard to keep up here because I've been buzzing around. We just got loaded, and we need to have this load in Kelowna. in 4 hours. The only catch is we're 400 kilometers
700
away.
meters. Take ramp on left to Highway 91A south.
Pretty much exactly 400 kilometers, 398 now. It was exactly 400 from the customer. I know, weird that it's such a round number, right? But whatever. So if you've been paying attention to my past vlogs, I know a lot of you don't speak metric, and I'm speaking Chinese to people here, but 400 kilometers on the highway, that's 4 hours, pretty much exactly. What I'm saying is I still got to go through some
on
city.
left to Highway 91A south.
I still got to get out of the city and then get there in 4 hours still. So we're in a little bit of a hurry here, and I really wish my truck wasn't limited to 105 kilometers an hour. Thank you very much, Ontario and Quebec. You're gonna make me late for my appointment, because if I could do the legal posted speed limit here in British Columbia, which is 120 kilometers an hour on the Coquihalla Highway, I would have a much better chance at making my delivery on time. But since Ontario and Quebec have decided to make it law for all trucks that pass through their province to be limited, you get my drift here, right?
Drive 2.8 kilometers, then keep left onto Highway 91 south.
I really don't get it. And the fact that they only have these speed limiters in place in Ontario and Quebec for environmental reasons and for some safety reasons too, because there's some crazy cowboys out there that like to drive 140 in their trucks, but they're few and far between. The main reason Ontario and Quebec want us to be limited to a certain speed, and I believe they're starting that in the States now too, unfortunately, is for environmental reasons. Yeah, I know, right? They will find more and more ways to tax you, even though you have no other option or other choices to take. You have to get the freight there, and they're not offering you alternatives, but they will tax you for the one option you have. Rant over. I'm gonna leave it right there. Let's get to Kelowna. Let's get there fast. Fast as we legally and safely can. It's gonna be a hammer lane kind of day. Of course the scale's open. You know, it's always on those hammer lane kind of days that all the scales are open. I bet you every scale from here to Kelowna is going to be open too. It's not like I'm in a hurry or anything. It's not like every minute counts today. Whatever. He always wants to stop before driving on the scale. I don't know why. What signs there? Go. Next axle, next axle. I'm watching the sign on the right there. And they're not telling me to park. Not telling me to park. Okay, good. I'm getting out of here. Need to get back in my hammer lane. Well, we've got some good news. Good news. Our hammer lane day just slowed down a little bit, which is good. Really good. I might even be able to have time to stop for a shower now. Oh, a shower. My favorite. apparently they're having problems in their yard at the customer where this load is going to, and the entire yard is blocked off to everybody right now. I don't know what happened, but anyways, I can't get into the yard. So they have figured out other ways to get this freight to them on Monday. So I'm just gonna bring it to our yard, I guess you'd call it, in Kelowna, where we bring our trailers, and we have some friends, I guess, that are going to deliver it for us on Monday, because there's no other choice right now. Even if I was on time, I wouldn't be able to deliver it. So it worked out. Sometimes in trucking, things just work out. So the plan now is just to drop this trailer there, hook on to a new trailer, which is already going to be loaded when I get there, and then book it on from there. I don't know if I'm stopping by home first or going straight down to the States. I have no idea yet. I should actually probably figure that out, because I'm in Pacific time zone right now, and back home they're in Central time zone, so they're going to be going home at like 2:30 my time, which is 4:30 their time. So I better get a hold of them now before they go home for the weekend. Figure out what I'm supposed to do with this stuff. Give them a call. Hey, I got your stuff here. Where do you want? When do you want it there? How do you want me to get it there? Which route would you prefer me to take? Usually they're okay with what route I take, because I take the shortest route anyways. But when we're crossing into the States, if I'm allowed to cross at my regular port of entry, which is Pembina, North Dakota there, I always pick that one. Sometimes I have to get an okay on it, because sometimes maybe like an extra 30 miles, 50 miles around to go that way. But that way I can go home for a night at least, right? And usually they're pretty good with that. They understand home time is important, and they'll let you go around so that you can have some time at home, even if it is just for a night. So I better figure that out soon. Well, it's a good thing I'm not really in any hurry anymore. The next scale is open too. BC takes their commercial vehicle safety very seriously. Sort of like Ontario. Yeah, those are the two provinces where you gotta really watch yourself. Sometimes they'll pull you in and they won't let you go till they find something to nail you with, you know what I mean? The other provinces are, I don't want to say slack, because they still take it seriously. It's a serious thing. But they're not as, what's a nice word for anal? They're not as picky, not as harassing. I don't know. The other provinces just sort of treat you a little better, you know, and if they don't find anything wrong with you, they'll let you go. Whereas my experiences, and from what I've heard in Ontario and BC here, you know, if they do pull you in, your truck had better be like 120%. Which it should always be anyways, you know what I mean? But you know what I'm getting at here, right? They are doing their jobs. They're doing it very, very well. So you can't really complain about it, but it's just a heads up. Heads up. That's what we'll call this. Heads up. BC and Ontario. Well, I just passed an inspection. Told you. I was just saying that as we rolled into the scale here. They take it seriously. And they're very nice guys, don't get me wrong. Very nice guys in there dealing with me. They did a paperwork inspection on me. So they went back on my logbook 14 days to make sure that everything was legal, that I was legal to be where I am now, that everything I did in the past 14 days was legal. So it all turned out good. No violations. I got the little certificate, the paper that says no violations. Good to go. 5 stars on my record. 5 out of 5. Let's be clear about that. 5 out of 5, not 5 out of 10. 5 out of 5. But that did waste half hour, 45 minutes of my time. And whenever you do get inspected, you do have to log that on your logbook that you were here, because there was proof that you were here. I mean, it's in all of the systems. If you don't log it and you get inspected again in the next province or state, and they see that you didn't mark it down, they'll know. So, all right, I'll put all this paperwork stuff away. You in there? You in there? It would be really cool to ask permission if I could film while they do the inspection, right? But I don't got the guts. Can I film you while you inspect my truck and do your job? You know how bad that's? No. It's fine. I'll just tell you all about it. Just pulling into the Pilot Flying J here in Hope, British Columbia. I need a shower after that. I feel violated. He looked through my books. I'm gonna get some fuel here first. And then we're gonna park, run inside for a quick shower as long as there's no lineups. Maybe I'll even use the new Pilot Flying J app to reserve a shower while I'm fueling. Huh? There you go, little plug. That wasn't planned. I don't think all the lanes are full. I don't think. Beautiful area here though, eh? Fabulous. Fantabulous. Oh look, there's a fuel lane just for Trucker Josh. Right underneath the DEF price. Wow, too bad I don't need any DEF. Lane 20. I remember when I was 20. Sort of. It's amazing what a good shower can do for you. Makes me feel like $1,000,000 again. 1,000,001 actually. Even better than 1,000,000. So we're just leaving. We left Hope maybe 10 minutes ago. Headed eastbound and down. We'll switch trailers out in Kelowna and see how far we can get tonight yet. We will be going home. I'm hopefully going to be able to be home long enough to have a reset. Then we can leave Monday afternoon. So I'm going to try to get home for tomorrow late night yet. Or possibly early morning Monday. No, Sunday. Because tomorrow's Saturday. So we really got to book it again. We've had a slower week than the week before, but these next 2 days, they'll be running hard again. Woo! Oh my! Oh my! They put new lighting in these tunnels and it is stinking bright. Wow, why are my wipers on? Oh, I can't even think. Wow, that was bright. Did you see that? It's dimmed down a little bit now. Usually it's the opposite. It'll start dim and then get brighter, so that your eyes don't get hurt. Oh my. LED lights though, I bet you they're saving a bundle on electricity. And then this next tunnel's got nothing.
Lost satellite reception.
Oh, quiet, woman. So they did overkill in the last tunnel, and then they didn't have any left over for this tunnel. I'd say take half of those lights from that tunnel and put them in this tunnel, and we'll call it a day. Oh, what a long day. What a long day! We made it into Alberta. We made it far enough into Alberta that I could make it home tomorrow, if I want to. It won't actually be tomorrow, it'll be the next morning after midnight, early in the morning, but I can do it if I want to. Oh, so I'm gonna go to the bed back there, go straight to sleep after we walk the weasel. I made the mistake just now. I pulled over here and I got ready to talk to you guys, and I pulled out my phone and went on Facebook. Mistake number 1. And then I saw a post from an old high school friend. I went and read it, went on their profile, and then I saw links and pictures of other high school friends. So I went on their profile, see what they were up to. And then I realized that we're not friends on Facebook. And then I'm wondering to myself, when did we become not friends? And so I clicked add friend. I know it hasn't been long, but there's been no response yet. I'm like, when did this happen? Since when are we not friends? Hurt my feelers. Anyways, from there I went on to like someone else's Facebook, and then to someone else's Facebook, and the domino effect just kept going, and now all of a sudden I'm in the middle of memory lane of high school. This year I graduated high school 10 years ago. In another couple of years I can say that I have been out of school longer than I was in school. I remember being in school it was my entire life. 13 years, kindergarten to grade 12, you know. Seemed like my entire life. A couple more years and I'll have been in the workforce working for a living. Living on my own longer than I was in school. That's just crazy to think about. I'm older than I feel. And I know I'm not old yet. I know there's a bunch of you laughing at me right now. You just wait. I know. That's what happens when you go on Facebook at late at night when you're overtired. All these thoughts start going through your head, and then you gotta just shut it off, and that's what we're gonna do. I'll see you tomorrow. Anytime after 4 a.m. Central Time, I'm going to bed before my brain thinks up any more crazy thoughts. See you tomorrow.